Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the North Texas Mean Green. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Guys up front, line up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a second down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack sets up a second down and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Off target with the throw, incomplete. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
The attempt is no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Dropping back. It's Burns. Receiver makes the grab. You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. Here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And here comes a deep shot. And it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Incompletion makes it second down. It's a draw play, running with purpose. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
After missing a field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on third down to even get into field goal range. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Love the call here to get the ball to the edge, give it to a talented, skilled player where he can get to the outside, find some room, and get a first down.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. They'll run the option. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. They bring him down, and the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Quarterback's got it on the option. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Texas. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. was the fair catch by the return man. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The pass rush closing, and it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Mean Green. And the defense adds 6 to the interception return. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's got it. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
The Mountaineers pick up enough to get a first down there. Toss play to the outside. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
They'll hand it off. Football comes out. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Caught quickly. The defense reacts quickly. A very short game on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The linebacker shifting around now. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, North Texas. Kicking team on now for the extra point. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a big play downfield. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. One problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
So second down after the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Burns. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And the Mountaineers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. It's QB sneak. He goes nowhere. Back-to-back stops by this defense. No gain on second down. Can they punch it in here? Third and goal from the team. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And it's a sack. They gamble and go for it, but the defense a huge stop on 4th and goal.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. Looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Pass caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the return man runs out of bounds. And the West Virginia Virginia offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. To throw, it's Burns. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And looking for a big play here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. 1st down here for this offense. Snags the quick throw. He's found some room at the 45. Refusing to be brought down. An explosive play. Moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got him.
Deep shot caught inside the 15. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Makes a quick grab. That'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And he pulls in the catch. The ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Important 2nd down play coming up. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, North Texas. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. BAT is good, and the lead grows to 35-0. Now they get set to kick it away. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And there's the handoff.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
There's the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Can he get there on the ground? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Mountaineers will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it's been